Hey, Deep in Inspiration Hub here. Today I'm going to do a video with you on how to monitor your ATOR relay. I mean, if you're like me, so bullish about the project, you intend running multiple relays at a time, and then at the point it gets cumbersome, probably monitoring each time to see if your relay is up and running. So I used to do this manually, where I technically log into each relay through the terminal, log in with my username and password and the IP address, put in the sudo nice command in to see if the interface is working. So one of the mods from ATOR protocol, Rika, sorry if I mentioned the name incorrectly, put on a tutorial on how to do this using a robot. So big ups and thanks so much for putting this tutorial here, and also big ups to all the two currently there are two moderators on the ATOR protocol, so Cleoton and Rika. Thanks a lot for keeping up with the channel, and also a huge thanks to the community as well. I think the ATOR protocol is still running due to the huge support that the community has. I mean, if you have any question, you go to the ATOR Discord, you put it in. There are so many people who are helping you out to solve that. So he put a very nice, he or she, I don't know what it is, or if it's a male or a female, put a tutorial here on how to do this, and I just thought I would make a video on this so that you can also do this if you want to do this as well. So I tried to create an image to explain how the whole process works. So if you've set up your relay already, or if you've been reading a lot on the educator page, you know that you need to have a port forwarding 9001 to check to see if your relay is up and running. So this is pretty simple. I mean, I'm a novice, so here's like, hopefully I can explain this in a very simple way that you'll be able to understand as well. So your ATOR relay communicates with the ATOR server through a port called 9001. So this is a port. That's why you need to enable this port forwarding in your router or in your modem when you are setting up your relay. So long as your relay is running and so long as the ATOR server is up and running, you will be seeing traffic between your relay and your ATOR server, so long as this port is opened, which means that if the port is opened, your relay is up and running, communication is going on. So long as this port 9001 is closed, it means that one of these two is down. So it could also be that the ATOR server is down. It could also be that your relay is down. So in the first instance where the ATOR server is down, I think this will be communicated by the ATOR team that, hey, our server is down, so don't freak out if you see that there is no traffic between your relay and the ATOR server. In the other case, at least so far the server has been up and running, so if I had this problem, it was usually because my relay is down for some reason, better than updates, better than internet connectivity issues, or whatever it could be. Maybe you're hosting this with a VPS server somewhere and the company is having some network difficulty. So if the port is closed, it means that your relay is not communicating with the ATOR server, like I said, which could be one of the listed problems. So how you can do this, so if I want to check to see if my relay is working, so he put out this new tutorial here, put out this new tutorial on how to do this by constantly monitoring the port 9001 of your relay. So long as you see that the port is opened, it means that everything is working very correctly and that you do not need to hassle. So like he highlighted in this video, in this tutorial, you're going to do this in two ways, where you're going to get a notification either with Uptimerobot and or with Discord. So what I'm going to do, what I'll suggest you do first is to create an account with Uptimerobot by clicking the link. I'll also put the link in the description section. The account is free. You can create an account and log in, and then I'm going to switch to my Uptimerobot dashboard and show you how we're going to do the next steps. So once you're logged into the dashboard, this is how it's going to look. So I have currently one relay that I'm monitoring running because I wanted to test this, everything is working before I put out this video. If you do not have anything set up, of course it's going to look empty for you. All you need to do is to click on new monitor. So on a new monitor, the Uptimerobot monitors several things. It monitors HTTP, website monitoring, keyword monitoring, ping monitoring. But what we're going to do, hopefully if you understood the tutorial that I did, is the port monitoring. And then here you're going to put the IP address of your ATOR relay. So if you have this on a VPS server, this is going to be the IP address that I mean, whether you have it on a VPS server or you're running it at home, you always need to go through the back end with, for instance, if you're using the SSH, whatever your username is at the IP address. So that's the IP address that you need to put in here. So I'm going to put in the IP address of my VPS server that I'm using for this testing. And then here you're going to go to the TCP port, and then you're going to put in which port you would like to be monitored. So put in 9001 and just press enter. And then down here, the robot or they're asking you, the dashboard is asking you, how would you like to be notified? Would you like to be notified by email if your relay is down? Would you like to be notified by SMS, where you would have to add your phone number, or by a phone call, which I also find it pretty cool. You're going to have to put your phone number, but I personally do not know if these two options are premium or they are free. But why not? And also, what I also did is that they have the Uptimerobot. It's a free app that you can download in your app store, and then you also receive notifications directly whenever your relay is down. And then here you can manually choose which options that you would like. So how often would you like the robot to check to see if the port is opened? So you can choose between 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 12 hours, 24 hours. So whatever you feel comfortable with. I think currently I chose 1 hour for my server, but it's up to you to choose whatever you like to choose. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to use 5 minutes, which is the default. And then all you have to do is to click create monitor. So I think once you click on create monitor, so it's currently trying to communicate with your server to see if the port is open. So it's going to take probably some time before you see some traffic here. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes to this to be done. Oh, see, just when I was saying it, it changed from red to green. So basically, if it's red, it means that there's a problem. If it's green, it means that everything is up and running. So currently you can see that's my IP address here. That's the port that I forwarded, and it's also telling you port monitor for 9001 on this IP address, and it's saying current status, it's up for 33 seconds because I just enabled this within 33 seconds. Last check, I told it to check every 5 minutes, so technically it hasn't checked since I did this, apart from the initiation state, and that's why you see coming soon here. And then the latest 24 hours, you see that everything is up and running technically. So in terms of setting up your relay, setting up your notification or your robot to give you these notifications, and we are done here. If you want, you can click test notification, and then you're going to tell it, okay, send the notification to attach notify only users, send notification to attach integrations. I'm just going to click on send test notification. So what this is going to do is it's going to send a test notification to you, where you're going to see how this whole functionality works. Okay, so as you can see, I just wanted to open this for you to see how it looks. So you see that I just received the test notification via email that my Uptimerobot, also not my Uptimerobot, but my ATOR relay is down, and this is how it looks. So it just tells you the IP address of your relay, it tells you the port that you are monitoring, and it tells you this is down, and then it tells you maybe the monitor name, like I said, the check URL, root cause, connection timed out, which means that there is no communication between your relay and the ATOR server. So now we have the Uptimerobot running. We received the test notification, which means that everything that we set up is correctly done. Now here there is an optional option to also receive notifications on Discord. I think most of us are on Discord most of the time, so it's a cool way to also see if your relay is running. So here all you have to do is to connect your Discord with your Uptimerobot through your personal Discord server. Now to do this is also very outlined in this instruction, like I showed you in the beginning. Just scroll down through all your channels, you're going to see an option to add a server, and then here we're going to create our own. And then it tells you, tell us more about the server. Do you want to use this for your family and friends? Do you want to use this for your club or community? I'm going to skip this question for now. And then here you can put in your server name. So I'm going to keep it as, at least for the sake of this tutorial, Deep in Inspirations Hub server, and I'm just going to click on create. And then what is important here is we're going to create a webhook. So this is how the Uptimerobot is going to communicate with your Discord server. Take note that we have a general channel automatically created for us. So click on the arrow here and then go to server settings, and then down here you go to integrations, and then here we're going to create a webhook by clicking on webhook. Then it creates one for us with a name, and we're going to click on this by, what is it, Spidey Robot, and then you can change the name to whatever that you want to keep it to. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to keep it as it is, right? And then very important, click on copy webhook URL. I'm going to click on this, and then go back to your Uptimerobot, and then when you are on the dashboard, go to integrations. So on the left section you have monitoring, incidents, status pages, and also you have integrations. So click on integrations, and then under integrations, look for Discord. So that's what we have here, right? And then you're going to click on the add button, and then you're going to paste in the URL that we just copied in Discord. Custom value, we're not going to put in anything, and then you're going to click on create integration. So I did this on purpose for some reason, and when I did it the first time it worked, but now when I try to add it, it tells me that it has to be http discord.com/api/webhooks. I guess the reason is because the URL that I put in is not in this order, it's rather discordapp.com/api/webhooks. But don't freak out, I'm going to show you how to resolve this. Just open your browser and put in the same Discord command that you put in before. And then down here under URL, we're going to copy this URL that is provided down here. I'm going to copy this. So here you see that the URL is in the format https discord.com/api/webhooks. So it's going to work. Then go back here, delete what you put in before, and just paste in the adapted URL. I don't know why it didn't work in the first place, but maybe I'm doing something wrong, but at least this works. After that, click on create integration, and then technically our Discord is connected to our Uptimerobot. You can also go here under edit, and then you can change the name to whatever you want to do. So ATOR Relay monitoring. And then you can update the integration. Then you go to your monitoring. So we are now on the dashboard, and what we're going to do is we're going to add the webhook that we created to our notifications. If you remember in the beginning, we selected email, we selected app notification, and now we're also going to add a Discord option. What you have to do is just select the server that you just created. So that mine is the first one because I had a second one already up and running. Click on the three dots that you have here and go to integrations and teams. And then when this is opened, down here you see that we have connect integrations, and this is the one that we set up. Remember we call this ATOR Relay monitoring. So you're going to click on the checkbox here, and then you're going to click on save changes. So currently we have 3 options or 4 options. I think 3 options. So we selected the email, we selected the app, and now we selected the Discord as well. What we're going to try to check to see if everything is running, we're going to do a test notification by just clicking on test notification, and then you see that you have your mail, your name, right where we had the email and the app, and then you can see the second option here where we have ATOR Relay monitoring. So we're going to send a test notification. So technically all the channels that we selected, being it email, being it the app, and the Discord, would receive a notification now. So I'm going to go to my Discord to see if I can find this notification. So now I'm on my Discord server that I just created, and there you see we have a notification from Uptimerobot, which is a bot, and then it says that monitor is down. It says your IP address that you put in, the port that you put in, and also it tells you reason connection timed out. I mean, don't freak out, it's just telling you as a notification, as a test notification, how it would look like if your server is down. So I think that's it for this video. Once again, I hope you were able to set this up as well. I mean, if you have any questions, put this in the comment section. And once again, I'm going to have to thank the ATOR protocol mods for providing such a nice tutorial on how we can do this. Set up your robots, monitor your ATOR relay, and have fun with your device. Thanks once again, and see you in the next one. Please do not forget to subscribe and like this video. And you can also feel free to share it with anyone who you think might be interested. Thanks once again, and see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.